Let's see. Superfan Adam Schwarken. How do you book your for at the? Okay, I don't know what that is. I can't help you with that if I don't understand it.
Come on.
Set.
She'd go down on you in a theater.
Is that what you get arrested for?
My hand in my pocket, and the other one is fingering myself.
This is the frame of animation right after she spit his dick out.
Always with the dick.
This is why BJs aren't always a good option.
So she obviously doesn't understand what getting a train run on her actually means.
Yep, and all they
I
found
thought she looked
from
familiar in
that
that meme.
was the guys.
You violently sucked that guy off.
Violent head. Jesus, girl.
That thing's crazy.
You got it.
Clearly.
Chris, that bitch,
The wrong decade.
There we go. We're done. I'm Etep Okuian from the Place to Be Reviews. We have been here. Jesus fucking Christ.
Really? We're from the Place to Be Reviews? I thought we were from Wrestling and Horror.
We'll fix it in post. Ready? Etep's outro, take 2. Go.
All right. I'm Etep.
He's written right behind you.
Etep's outro, take 3. Go.
I'm Etep.
Hello, ladies.
Yay! Thank you, everybody. Welcome to Wrestling with Horror Monday Nitro. I said it right that time, Adam. I said it right that time, God damn it. It is good to be here. You can see we still have a few small tweaks to make to the intro. And yeah, it's great to be back for another episode 10 of the show here. And we had a pay-per-view last night. We watched NXT. It was my first NXT show. Jordynne Grace fucking showed out like usual. Goddamn. But Saul Ruka with the Soul Snatcher, probably one of the best fucking variations of the cutter I've seen in a long time in that North American Women's Championship match. We're going to recast the lead. We got 4 lovely ladies from Mug Shorties. And yeah, there's at least a couple of them. We'll start out on a strong note because fuck it, that I would definitely shoot kids inside. Yeah. So tonight we're actually going to do something after the show. We're going to record the show after the show. Something for Patreon, which will be going live tomorrow afternoon here. So you can join that for $5 on the Brain Buster tier. We've got one commentary in the bag, but we're going to start recording videos and after shows for you guys to put up over there. So, yeah, we've got CJ is here. Welcome, brother. Good to have you.
Good to be here. I think I finally am going to get a win on recast.
Nice.
We didn't I didn't say, I said in the description to the video if anybody read that, but we are recasting the lead of we'll get to it after we go through the intros, but it's a doozy tonight as we're still in 1994 with our 30th anniversary edition of that. Draven's here. What's up, Draven?
Not much. Just good to relax and hang out with some good people. See how tonight goes with this recast the lead. I've never seen the movie, so yeah.
You are not missing much.
No.
Based on the clip I watched from SNL, I would agree.
And normally we don't show the trailers for these, but for the benefit of those of you, or detriment, I should say, in the chat, we'll watch the trailer We'll take the hit for you guys and play the trailer so you can see just exactly how shitty this is. But thanks for being here, Draven. Glad to have you. Adam's here as well. Superman Schwarken is here, bro. Well,
That's right. We're going to have some fun, Mr. Etep Wakulian. From Wrestling with Horror.
I can't even pronounce it. I can't help you, bro.
After you send him a super chat, then he reads mine and has no clue. I loved it. Beautiful.
Well, hopefully when I super chat him this week, he'll fucking be able to read it. It says Wrestling with Horror. I mean, if he can't read that, I don't know what the fuck.
E.T., let me tell you, E.T.
I'll be like, it's me, E.T., bro. I just changed my name for Vince Russo, bro.
Yep.
Thanks for being here, Adam. And last but certainly not least, former governor of the state of Minnesota, Jesse the Body Ventura is here as well.
Well, I don't know. Why don't you tell me? I'm proud to be here with Adam Schwarken on the Place to Be reviews and the wrestling and the horror and all that stuff. We got CJP up there and a bat.
Hello, my wings are tired too.
Good to
I'm
see you,
exhausted.
Good to
But
see
yeah,
you,
man,
bro.
it's looking forward to this. How did you screw up the title when it was written behind you, like really big?
Behind his big, bulbous, bald-ass head, right? He forgets it. And I'm Etep Wakulian from the Place to Be reviews, and I'm just sitting there going, oh my God, I was laughing the whole...
After
You know, when I was governor of Minnesota, I let everyone know I was governor of Minnesota. I didn't say welcome to the Place to Be reviews. I said I'm the governor of Minnesota. So I don't know. Why don't you tell me?
Jeez.
Damn it.
I was a Navy SEAL. I think I broke it.
Okay, let me welcome the chat here before I completely fall out of my fucking chair. As I said, folks, we'll see. I don't know if I'm eating any edibles during the show tonight. Schwarken was the first in the chat. Papa Cotton is here. Hail Papa Cotton. Brutal Morningwood, who joined us last night for the NXT Battleground stream. Keely Chow. He's Ultron. He is everywhere you want to be because there are no strings on me. There you go, Keely. I haven't done that in a minute. There you go, bro. Manliness and motivation. Arnold for the recast lead. But like Hercules in New York, Arnold with the badly dubbed voice. I am not the woman. If Batwoman is still on the air, this channel would still be called Wrestling. This channel would be called Wrestling with Batwoman. I'd wrestle a Javicia Leslie. As long as it ended with her sitting. Never mind. That's for the after show. That's tonight on Patreon. After the show, we'll be recording that. So if you join at the $5 Brainbuster tier, you'll get all these after shows and Patreon exclusive videos as we're getting ready to give YouTube the big this right here because they keep fucking us around. So yeah. Anime Night. Hey guys. Anime Night channel member for 4 months. 4 months, bro. Thank you for the donation to etepsbrand.com where the bros are the pros. It's crazy what's going on in the world of wrestling. We are going to get to that because we do have a lot of wrestling to talk about. Much to the delight of Mrs. Co-host Trina. Hello. She's here for the wrestling.
Trina.
She's here for the wrestling.
Trina, did you know I was the governor of Minnesota?
Sorry. You don't say.
No, let's without further, we'll play the intro here. We'll introduce the movie that we're watching tonight because, like I said, this was a rough movie. I didn't watch it. I haven't seen this since it came out. It's time to recast the lead.
So you think you're a 90s fan. Okay, Al Callings, can you handle this? Because you love the 90s. Because you still listen to Boys to Men when you're getting busy. Admit it. This is 1994. What's up? You have selected.
Somehow I feel that Pat would be more of a sex symbol today with all the weirdos out there. This movie would be, I don't know. I'm shocked that somebody from that ilk hasn't discovered this yet, but here's the trailer. We're going to watch this because this fucking thing is god awful.
It's peculiar.
Yes, and yet wondrously provocative.
A cultural event of apocalyptic significance. It's almost as if...
It may disturb you. It may even shock you.
Just leave me alone.
Oh, God.
What the hell are you?
What do you think?
Are you a brother or a sister?
Well, I'm an only child.
As God is my witness, I will uncover the mystery that is Pat.
Pretty creepy, huh?
Pleased to meet you. Gorgeous.
Do you have a photo of you in the nude?
Yes, I do, sir. I need
What the hell?
on a napkin. I am in hell now. You never know when Aunt Wilma's going to stop by for lunch.
There's a word for what you are.
Charismatic?
This summer, if you think it's a man,
Pat, I'm in a towel. Should I be embarrassed? Ouch.
if you're positive it's a woman,
Oh, this is something we'll both enjoy.
then there's one for sure.
What's that lottery like?
If it was, lots of shorts, jock straps.
It's Pat, the movie.
Oh, Pat. Is that a banana in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
No, it's a banana.
I remember the skits; those were bad enough.
That is it's Pat.
Yeah,
It's funny because I used to work with a lady that kind of reminded me. Reminds me of Pat. They didn't do the thing, but they were very like that kind of like shape and like
Right. It's very much SNL not realizing that not every sketch deserved a movie.
No. God. Why would you stretch that skit out into a movie? Like, holy shit.
Hey, compared to 2024, I'd rather watch the movie than live 2024.
This is like they them status. You know what I mean? Like that, and I made you guys watch that.
Yeah, that movie was fucking garbage.
Oh, you mean Mike Pence pray away the gay camp? Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna do this right
first?
in the We'll do this. Should we do this? We'll do this in the YouTube chat tonight, and we'll put this up. Here's the movie poster. So we'll let's see. So we'll go around and we'll start with Schwarken. Who is Pat Schwarken?
I've been thinking about it all day, and I gotta say, Dalton Castle. Dalton Castle, because man, is he entertaining. So yeah, man, that's where I'm going. I'm going with Dalton Castle all the way.
Oh my God! I need a Dalton Castle clip for those of the uninitiated who don't know. Who
I can send you the nom 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 nom.
Yeah, send that to me.
Nom 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 nom.
I gotta find it, but I can send it to you.
All right.
The fact, social media wise, he even comes out and doesn't he keeps everything with the character within the character, like hey, back in the day, dude, and he's just hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. How can you go wrong with Dalton?
I like it. Vinny, what about you?
Well, hold on. I'm going to put mine in the private because I had just seen this movie But I was questioning something as well in the movie. And also someone from Stranger Things. I think that they're the same person. So this is my pick. Timothy Chalamet.
Timothy Chalamet.
You got to show it's in the private chat.
All right, let me share this. How could you? Why did you do that to me? Like I thought. What's her name? Natalia Dyer was so pretty. Why?
Oh my god, they do look alike.
They look fucking
It's
exactly
Pat.
like.
What the fuck?
I won.
What
Timothy
the
Chalamet.
Timothy Chalamet and the girl from Stranger Things. That's my pick.
Oh my god! I'm just gonna say Chalamet and Dyer.
That's it. Chalamet Dyer.
The Dyer.
Chalamet plus Dyer. Oh my god! I can't unsee that.
You're welcome.
Fucking, that's nightmare fuel right there. Jesus Christ.
No,
I mean, it's like they used the few quick, let the 30 minutes go by.
What do you got there, Draven?
Okay, so I got Dot Marie Jones as the as Pat, and I'll show you my my photos or whatever that I did.
All right.
So here's one of them.
Whoop. Sorry.
And then
That chin is like Robert fucking
Zadar. This is her. She's from Boondock Saints. She was also in Glee and some other shit.
Is that actually a fucking woman?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a.
And then I made a GIF too of it.
It's like a mashup of Dolph Lundgren and Robert Zadar.
Uh-huh.
That's bizarre.
That was the first thing I was like Robert fucking Zadar.
Along with Mrs. Doubtfire thrown in.
Yeah, you see a lot of Mrs. Doubtfire.
So yeah, that's my pick.
Oh
that actually reminds me of my cousin's grandmother.
God,
You said my grandma the fucking thing.
Not my grandma.
It looks like Jonah Hill.
Oh my god!
Right? Jonah fucking Hill.
She was a world champion arm wrestler. That bitch was built like a defensive tackle.
Yeah,
she's still
Jesus.
alive.
Okay.
Oh, all right, CJ. Sir, that just leaves you.
Gosh darn it! Come on, computer, don't f with me.
Uh-oh.
You still hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you,
got
brother.
this, buddy.
Screen for some reason.
Yeah, man, you're good.
Well, I had a meme for this, but freaking Streamlabs just died on me.
Oh,
So I'm going with Gorlock the Destroyer.
Gorlock.
Because if we're going to take this movie to its logical conclusion, we got to go Gorlock.
I'm surprised nobody said Dylan Mulvaney.
Nah.
Nah, we already saw what that actually did damage, where Pat did not.
Right.
All right, there you go. That is in the YouTube chat right now. It is in there. There you go, folks.
Hey, let me
get
pop
in there.
Back in, because I said my screen just went blank for some reason.
Yeah. Yep. Go ahead and vote on that. Our YouTube chat. We got 50 watching right now. Make sure you're voting, folks. If you're over on X and you're watching here, let me help you guys out here, and we'll go back over here. Here's the YouTube link. If you want to jump over and YouTube and vote, there you go. Let's vote. Let's see what it is so far.
There we go.
We've got you got it. Oh my God.
Oh shit.
Close up.
Oh. The fucking giblets on that thing.
The scary thing is his pet's in better shape.
Right?
Oh my god. What does that thing weigh?
At least 350, if not close.
Oh
to
yeah.
Is that like a beauty pageant or something too? Gorlock the Destroyer?
No, that's Miss Alabama. That's another.
I
don't
think
think Miss
they were the
Alabama
same person.
Miss Alabama at least actually has an actual real vagina.
Yeah.
You can't find it. You got to go through like miles of Upa.
I only saw the story in passing, so I didn't know.
Yeah. No nominations for Nyla Rose. Nyla Rose was my pick for Pat. Just Joe 47 channel member says Giselle Shaw from TNA. Rick Steiner, when he saw her, are you a man?
Yeah, he got a bunch of shit for that, and there was rumors that his son was gonna like get have issues because of it. Thankfully it didn't. But
right now we've got Chalamet and Dyer leading 36-27 over Dalton Castle. Dot Marie Jones with 18 and Gorlock with 18 as well. We've got about another 30 seconds of voting before that's over. Manliness, I can bench at least 315, and I can't bench Miss Alabama. That's a big bitch.
That's a huge bitch.
That's a huge bitch.
That's one big bitch.
Oh my God. Whew. Yeah, we have fucking 4 good choices here.
You know it beats when it backs up, right?
Well, what backs up?
That huge pitch.
Oh.
there is a definite fucking beeping sound. All right, folks. We're going to close down the voting here. And Chalamet and Dyer take it 36-27. Vincenzo is our winner with that amalgamation of Timothy Chalamet and Natalia Dyer.
Yeah, I'm sorry. There was no beating that one this week.
Yeah, that was good.
That shit, and I'm gonna show that one more time because this is you. And if you're a Stranger Things fan like I am, you're gonna be if season 5 ever comes out, and I'm hearing all kinds of shit behind the scenes with that, which we'll talk about,
including time travel and shit.
Yeah, this is just insane. Like, this is the very definition of a
He's my clone.
Oh my God.
Dude, okay, separated at birth there. No, they're the same person. I gotta say though, Pat, they were good in Dune 2. That was actually pretty good. I finally saw it.
Yeah, that movie was great.
Yeah.
Dune 2, yeah, it's fucking fantastic.
The middle to the end was really, really good. The beginning a little bit slow like the first one, but yeah, it really picked up by the halfway point.
After seeing that picture, all I could think of on today's episode of How Fucked Up is Fucked Up, that's fucked up.
Stranger Things indeed.
I like Godzilla Stranger Dunes.
Yeah. Holy shit.
What up, Frankie? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Miss Alabama versus an equal weight and female wrestlers, so probably 3 women. Jesus Christ.
Holy crap.
Willow, Piper Niven, and Nia Jax. There you go. The 3 horsewomen of the fucking pork apocalypse.
I thought that was the 3 horsewomen of the Golden Corral.
The funny thing is, freaking Willow's the most fit out of those 3.
I feel bad even putting Willow in that category. But that, folks, was Recast the Lead, and that means you guys know what time it is. It's that time. It's the middle of the program. It's the main event time. Woo! Time for the ladies to dance. It's Trina's favorite. Bro, this is Trina's favorite part of the program, bro. It's where we get ready for
yeet, no yeet, yeet, no yeet.
That bitch is ridiculous.
Yeah, there's so many things I want to say, but we're live, so I can't say them.
Save it for the Patreon portion, bro. etepsbrand.com, where it's
every time that I get up on the microphone, I gotta dedicate a round to you, girl. Come on, come on. Every time that I get up on the microphone, I gotta dedicate a round to you, girl. Come on. I'm not sure what you did to me, but I like it. I love it. Oh, I'm not sure what you did to me, but I like it. I love it. Said I'm not sure what you did to me, but I like it. I love it. Oh, I'm not sure what you did to me, but I like it. I microphone. I gotta dedicate a rhyme to you, girl. Come on. Come on. Every time that I get up on the microphone, I gotta dedicate a rhyme to you, girl. Come on.
There's another one we got to change right there in that intro. But let's start out with Shayna Baszler, which is fucking terrifying. No man has ever said that before.
Jesus.
But Shayna, which she
was she a UFC
had
fighter?
Yeah, at one point. And she had a match at NXT Battleground against Lola Vice last night, who is an absolute dime.
Is this one in the sequel to Pat?
Yeah, this could have been a good option for Pat, but Shayna Baszler, Michin, and Dakota Kai call out a WWE fan for criticizing female wrestlers with tattoos. Lesson learned: none are champions because they destroyed their bodies with ugly tattoos. All three called out the fan with the following responses: Shayna, none are champions, except we've all been champions. Strange, stupid thing to say in a division ruled for over a year by Rhea Ripley. Kindly eat a bag of dicks. Seems. Yeah, that's
an
one way
appropriate answer.
Yeah. Shayna, let's see, Dakota says he typed from behind his computer screen, sweating and struggling for breath in his dingy room. A single tear was shed in that moment. In that moment, he knew he wasn't shit. Yeah.
Cringe.
That was
that is cringe. That
it's
she may as well.
Your whole fan base is that like, shut the fuck up. Like, I hate the like, you know, the guy who replied to this is kind of wrong, but it's like, stop replying to fucking fans like that. Have any type of criticism. Just shut the fuck up and
be better.
And be better. Like, if you want to interact, if somebody's saying something nice to you or, you know, praising you, by all means. But any negative shit, just fucking let it be. Like,
What are you gonna do next? Call the cops at a meetup?
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah. I'm picking up what you're laying down. This is it's just funny. Michin says none are champions because, hey scrub, post a selfie real quick. I'm trying to see something, champ. Yeah.
She can't say shit because she's dating Keith Lee, like, or they're together. Like, he's a big guy. Like, yeah, he can move and shit, but he's kind of fat.
He's heavy, yeah.
Yeah. So she can't say shit about what somebody looks like.
That's that Asian black chick.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Every time I see Shayna Baszler, all I can think of is the caveman from the Geico commercials got shaved. She's got Cro-Magnon forehead.
I think she's gonna write you on Twitter soon.
Oh, I'm sure she can come out on. I'm an ugly motherfucker. I already will readily say that. So anything she says wouldn't even bug me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. This goes right along with those stupid fucking videos that I'm a female wrestler, and I love it when blah blah blah. Bitch, if it wasn't for these fucking weirdos, you wouldn't make half the money you make. Let's face it, and I've said it before, and I've said it a million times. There are so few female wrestlers who can actually draw money. No matter how good they are in the ring, there are so few that can actually draw money. Because most of them are cookie cutter cardboard, just carbon copies of the next brunette or blonde that came off the assembly line. Yeah. And I don't give a shit about tattoos. I don't mind. You know, I've got one. I don't care if some female wrestler wants to get fucked. If you want to get ink, get ink. That's no this. But if you will, let me enter into evidence here. The aforementioned account that shared this. Let me find it right here. Okay, so this is the account right here. Hello, just your regular African Twitter troll. So the guy just admits he's a troll.
Yeah, like, and then you're just feeding it, like, fucking stupid idiots.
That's funny. Yeah, you know, see all the ones that are there. Those are the ones who were allegedly doing sexual acts on one another.
Yeah, So all three of these WWE superstars fell for a Twitter troll. Like completely took it hook, line, sinker, and responded and sounded like pretentious. I mean, because the responses just come off as cunty. They do.
Yep.
I understand you're defending your fellow, female wrestlers and shit, but it just comes off like, especially Dakota Kai's, like that was cringe. Vinny and Draven, you guys called it out right away.
Yep.
It was. Then, like I said, she may as well just call him an incel.
Yep.
And again, like
half your fan base, like way to like talk shit on your fan base, like
exactly
that are paying your paycheck.
Yeah,
somewhere Vince McMahon is like, if I own this company, and he shot all over himself because there was no Janelle Grant to shit on. So.
No, she's got a restraining order against him pooping on her.
Oh shit!
I don't know. I don't know why. I want to talk about NXT Battleground and the results from that show last night real quick here. Run through that, and we'll let me pull this up here. I figured it was kind of meh. It was meh. This is what killed me the most. And let me just say that I had no preconceived notions that Jordynne Grace would win this match and win the NXT title because she's still under contract with TNA. Now, that being said, don't even waste her fucking time. You're putting Roxanne Perez. The only reason she's in the spot she's in, I don't give a fuck. You've been training since you were 16 years old. Your thigh is the size of this woman's arm, and she can out wrestle you on any fucking day. Yeah. She is Booker T's little pet. Yep. Her and Trick Williams are Booker T's little pets. And that's the only and she went over clean. The interference.
Yeah, and then this match was supposed to get eyes on TNA and translate into ratings for TNA. And it hasn't done shit to help TNA. And as much as we give AEW shit, their partnership with TNA actually garnered them ratings and decent ratings because they had Kenny Omega over there being their champ, and vice versa.
Yeah, this match was a crock of shit. It was fucking terrible. You had Tatum Paxley run out and steal Jordynne Grace's title, and then Ash by Elegance, Dana Brooke comes out to absolutely no reaction. The crowd sat on their fucking hands when she came out because she's in TNA now. Jordynne came out, smoked both of them, got her belt, goes back in the ring, goes to set up for her finisher. The Munchkin reverses it, does some gay fucking a Canadian Destroyer, of course, and gets a clean pinfall.
That's the go-to because the Canadian Destroyer, we've never seen that before ever.
And this is after Jordynne hit like 5 finishing moves during the match on this little cunt, and it made Jordynne. It didn't. She worked her ass off. She worked a fucking excellent match. Her earring got ripped out. Her earlobe got split in half during the. You could hear her scream. You could hear her audibly scream during the match. She fucking jacked Perez for it, and then Perez fucking hits her back, like shot on it. And then they were kind of like, "All right, you're cool." I'm like, "No, you stupid little cunt! You fucking take that shit."
Wow.
You got no fucking right to fucking give her one back after that. Like, I've been in that position. You fuck somebody up like that and they fucking tag you one, you fucking take it. You're fucking taking the receipt. It's not you fucked her ear up, she fucking potatoes you, and then you hit her again and you're even. No, when she fucking lit you up, your bitch asses are even right there. Yeah. You don't get to take liberties after that. That's and she'll get away with it because again, Booker T is her fucking daddy, basically.
Yeah, that's like I watched that Asuka match when they had that big show for NXT with Undertaker and a couple other guys from the main roster showing up. I think Cena as well. And I couldn't even get halfway. I couldn't get halfway through the fucking match. And Asuka's a decent worker, and I was like, "This is just terrible." Like, I don't understand. Everybody's like, "Oh, Roxanne Perez, she's so good. She's so good."
Nah.
When? Give me a match where she's fucking good.
What they did was they brainwashed their audience with the announcers, and then the audience was, yeah, she's the next big thing. Like, I don't know. I think this current day fandom is they really are broken and mentally challenged. I think. I don't know. That's the vibe I get whenever we watch these events now.
Dude, I'll tell you this though: the crowd popped for Jordynne more than they. Well, Perez is a heel. Jordynne was the face in this. Which is, again, just another reason that Perez should not have fucking gone over clean.
Yep.
It's so... Jordynne has went over on men, and you're telling me now that this little 100-pound fucking twat is going to beat her? Like, come on. Like, come on, man. Like, the suspension, and again, I understand it's work, but the suspension of disbelief has to be there. And when a girl... that's as powerful as she could take me out and I would die happy, Tolbat. I want to shake Jonathan Gresson's hand. He's a lucky man. That we'll talk about that a little after. Never mind. But no, this was bad. But we'll move on here with the North American Championship ladder match. That was the match of the night. That or the triple threat for the men's North American title. Leilani Jordan won this, and the wrong person won this match. And I'm sorry. I think they put her over because she's. I think they put her over because she's black. I really, if you look at it, I don't care. She's not. She's fucking another one. Just cookie cutter, little skinny broad, and then you got Sol Roca in there, fucking. Delivering her Soul Snatcher, and it's fucking the Soul Snatcher, whatever she calls it.
She's stupid. She should have called it the Saul Goodman.
It's a flipping cutter, and it's fucking amazing. We'll show it on Patreon.
The one where she uses the rope to like flip and then do a cutter.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I've seen a clip of that shit. That's fucking not from this pay-per-view, but from another time that she's done it. And it's fucking awesome.
She hit like 3 of them out of nowhere during this match, and it was like fucking. She did one off the ladder. She runs and flips off the ladder and fucking hits it. And she looks like she's got like kind of like a surfer. She AJ Lee-esque gimmick, except she's lean, very athletic to like slightly like a nice like athletic toned physique, tall blonde, and she's over. The crowd loves her, and then they put this one over. But I will say Leilani or Kalani Jordan or whatever her fucking name is, she did a perfect Rob Van Dam split-legged moonsaw off the turnbuckle, off the court. It was gorgeous. What up, Zombie Box? Hail.
So this was the first time that this was the match to give whoever or they debuted this.
Yep, this was the first. This was the inaugural championship for this. Yeah, it was a great match. It really was. The triple threat though, that one, it's either one of those two that took the match of the night. Just Joe 47 this Friday, Jordynne Grace has an open challenge at the TNA PLE. The rumor is an NXT wrestler will accept it. Well, I would love to see them bring her over and just whoever the fuck it is, Jordynne just squashes her. Like, fuck you. That would be, and they would be well within their rights to.
I have a feeling that whoever it is gonna beat her, and then they're gonna use her to try to garner ratings for TNA by having them as the TNA champion on NXT.
I don't fucking. There's no
if
fucking
Scott
way.
D'Amore was still there, no, but he's not.
Dude, that's another thing is I saw some Scott D'Amore to AEW. There's not a fucking snowball's chance in hell. I don't see Scott D'Amore getting involved with AEW.
There's a lot of older TNA guys in AEW, so I hate to say it, but it's kind of possible.
But would you want to get involved with the knowledge that Scott D'Amore has and the acumen.
If anything, if they do have him over there, I would say put him in charge of ROH and have him build that so it can actually have a TV product and not just a streaming service product. For
they
ROH.
need something. Let him book it completely the way he wants to. Let him book it, and I guarantee you that'll have better ratings than any of their other shows, which barely garner anything. Zombie Box, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you, man. Thank you for joining us. All right, so the ladder match was decent. Jordan went over on Mishin. I really like that. What's her name? Fallon Henley, too. Oh, my God. She's another one. Yeah, she can work, too. And this sexy red chick that was on there, I swear to God, I thought it was a man.
Speaking of Pats.
Yeah.
You know. And supposedly with that open challenge, Perez is saying now she wants the TNA title.
Ugh. I wish WWE would just buy out Jordynne Grace's fucking contract, buy her out, sign her, put the fucking title on her, move her up to the main roster in about 6 months, 3 to 6 months. Have her on the main roster making noise. That woman is ready for fucking television, and Jordan's a draw. She's a draw, and she doesn't look like all the other girls. That's what I like about girls like her and Rhea. They like even Saul. There's so many of them now. It's like they're athletic. You could have an entire division of this. This is what you need.
Yep. And we'll see what happens with TNA because it's been 1 day since the pay-per-view.
Yep.
So hopefully it will get some eyes on TNA. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to compare what AEW did with them when they're just starting out.
Yeah. From what I heard, the ratings for whatever their show was after this weren't good.
They haven't had a show yet. They had a show before the pay-per-view, and they were upset that the numbers weren't higher for the show going into the NXT pay-per-view.
Oh, maybe that's what it was then.
That's what it was, because they haven't had a show yet.
Next, we had
I will say, though, that the one thing I'm looking forward to is they are doing another Party Compound match. But I don't know if it's a match, but the system's going to be at the Hardy Compound, and those are always entertaining as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he's back to doing broken Matt Hardy again. So, is Jeff going to be Brother Nero, or is he going to be Willow?
I don't know. I don't even know where Jeff is these days.
He's in AEW, but because he still has time on his contract. But
well, they're not using him.
They're not using him right now at all.
They're paying him to stay home.
And I know Matt isn't actually signed with TNA. He's just doing like a thing for now or whatever.
He's still a free agent.
Yeah, he's still a free agent. Yeah, he isn't actually signed with them.
Okay. Next, we had the NXT Tag Team Championships. The champions Nathan Fraser and Axiom versus the OC, Gallows and Anderson, the original Bullet Club. And this match was, you knew that the little guys were going over, and it was as expected. It was fucking garbage. Yeah, so there's really not much else to say about that. Shayna Baszler and Lola Vice in the why is it jumping around there? In the NXT Underground match was dog shit. Lola Vice is hot as fuck though. Like I will say that. She's a fucking smoke show, but that match was stupid. It's supposed to be like a kind of like Fight Club kind of match, and yeah, it was just terrible.
Wasn't that shit that Shane McMahon was doing for a while on Raw during the pandemic era?
I think so.
Like with the ring without the ropes, and they were just doing like fights.
Yeah, it was like Raw Underground.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I see what you post in the private. Yeah, the flippity floppers beat the veterans. Yep, that's basically how the match went. This one, the referee ended up stopping it, and it was like I thought it was supposed to be an MMA fight. And then they're fighting on the floor and doing all kinds of spots outside.
She used to be in MMA too, Lola Vice.
Yep. Yep. And her mom was a fighter too, I think. But yeah, so that was a match that happened.
It was just weird because if you're going to try to do like you want to get the UFC to cross promote too, I don't think this was the way to go. I'm just saying.
Yeah. North American Championship. This was with the women's ladder match. This was the match of the night. Oba Femi is the champion. This guy is a fucking monster, and he is agile. Not quite Omos, but he is a huge, just brute, and he can move. Joe Coffey is another big guy. He's good. And then you had Wes Lee, he reminds me of like one of the Action Andretti style guys. And
he's got a propeller foot.
Vinny, the champion picked him up and threw him into the other guy. It was awesome.
Oh, yeah. It was like one of those things where it's like, have you ever been so mad you hit a motherfucker with another motherfucker?
Because that happened.
We did the other day in Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what happened here. That's basically what happened. And, yeah, it was great because, what's his name? Wes Lee went for the Meteora on Oba off the top rope. And Oba caught him, like, on his shoulders and just fucking powerbombed the shit of him. He picked Joe Coffey up, launched him up in the air, and he just free fell. It had to be. He had him 6 feet, 7 feet up in the air. It was fucking stupid.
It was awesome.
Like, I mean, yeah, this was a fucking awesome match. I want to see Oba on the main roster. This is another guy right here that easily could go up and dominate like the mid-card scene for a while, and then he's eventually going to need to be in the main event picture somewhere. We had, we've talked about the Jordynne Grace Perez match, and we'll show the clips on Patreon after. And main event, Trick Williams, another Booker T guy, the champion against All Ego Ethan Page. They played this pay-per-view so safe. Everything was so safe as far as the booking goes. Honestly, Ethan Page should have won the fucking title.
I agree.
He should have won the title.
He looked great, though. I mean, he did. He paced the match his style, as you call it, Etep. Classic heel work.
Yeah.
Ethan's was great in AEW, and they just never like the last thing they had him do was that Nice like storyline, which was good, and then after that match, like he just disappeared, and it's like, well, what the fuck are we doing? Like
clearly they didn't know what they were doing, and now he's over here. So at least he's making real money now, and he's wrestling.
But then if they're not gonna like give him a push over here and they're just gonna fucking job him out, it's like what's the point either way? You know what I mean?
But you just said right, Trick Williams is one of the favorites by. A little bit of the nepotism shit going on.
Yeah. And Just Joe's right. He said, I bet Wardlow and Powerhouse Hobbs from AEW look at Oba Femi and say that could have been me. It could have.
Yep.
It could have. Wardlow.
So the thing is, Ethan Page didn't look bad, and it made it look like Trick Williams had to catch up to him in order to beat him. So there was storytelling there. We'll see what they do with him. Again, it's been not even 24 hours.
Yeah. I'm interested to see if they keep Ethan Page, up towards the top, because I don't want to see this as a one-off. Because and he hit his finisher, another one hit his fucking finisher.
Well, they actually let him fucking do it.
Yep, he fucking hit it. Yeah,
that's like my favorite thing about it. I like his finisher, and every fucking time AEW would let him do it, it would like. They'd always fucking counter it. It's like, what the fuck? Like, let him at least do his finisher at least once in a match.
Nope. He hit it clean on him, and, of course, he kicked out. That was, that's another thing, and I'm going to rant here for a second, but as I alluded to with the Jordynne Grace match, stop kicking out and no-selling fucking finishers. Especially when you're outweighed, out-muscled, out-wrestled. Jesus fucking Christ, Roxanne Perez, you skinny little twat, I'm looking right at you. Get the fuck out of here. And this match was much, like I said, they should have put the title on Ethan Page last night. There's no way that Trick Williams should have walked out with that belt. That place, Ethan would have got nuclear fucking heat because Trick is so over. And
now if they build with it, then that's one thing.
Yep, build to it. Have him go over, but not win the title in like DQs and countouts and shit like that. Dude, long term, make it a long term payoff.
I think Joe's got a point there.
Yeah.
Tony Khan doesn't like to push anyone over 6'2". He's like the anti-McMahon.
Yep. And he hates it when you won't let him sniff cocaine out your asshole.
God damn it.
Just ask Ricky Starks.
Speaking of Ricky Starks, a lot of people are thinking that he might come over to the Fed.
He needs to.
Which I would be like, I'm not a fan of him. Like, I think he's shit. Personally,
the gimmick sucked.
Yeah, I don't like his gimmick.
But you met him, and
he seemed nice. Seemed nice. It was only for a few seconds, but
but he could have told you to piss off, vampire.
That's true.
Ricky Starks to me looked like the guy from the Fine Young Cannibals, and I hate that song so much. I think that's really what has tainted me on him. Really, not so much the gimmick; it's the fact that he looks like that goddamn motherfucker who wrote that song, put it out in the air, and I had to fucking listen to it on the radio the goddamn time.
He twerked on television. I don't need to see a grown man nope. I'm good. He's too gay for me. Sorry.
Got to show Vinny the twerking that happened last night. Etep.
Oh,
just
we'll
gay
show it
too.
on Patreon.
Yeah.
Oh, you claim you're fucking god awful. But yeah, so the show last night was the very definition of the safest booking you can do, without taking any chances whatsoever at all. It was like I said, 2 matches. And I'll give Jordynne Grace her due for a hell of not Piper Niven. But no, man, she worked her ass off.
All right.
She fucking she worked. She put that match over. She carried it. I'll say it. She fucking carried that match. Triple threat was that one in the ladder match. I say the triple threat because there was less Gaga in it because it wasn't a ladder match. Like I said, I liked Sol Roca's ladder spots, but there's just too much Gaga and the wrong person won that match too. So it was a meh pay-per-view. Out of 5 matches, 6 matches, 2 were fucking really, really good. 1 was okay, and the wrong person won the main event too. So yeah, there's that.
The 2 matches, from what I was seeing fans and stuff, the 2 matches that they were hyping up the most was Paige and the Jordynne Grace matches, and those were the meh, they were just meh in the pay-per-view. They weren't even anything to write home about.
Yep. Let's see here.
It was very video game style, if you will.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. So WWE Clash at the Castle, which we're getting ready for this Saturday. It is at 11 a.m. Eastern. And as I said, we will be covering it if I'm not on my boat. If I'm on the boat, there's no guarantees there. I might say
unless CJP's free.
Unless my motherfucking boat, unless CJ wants to host and watch that. But here's let's see. So far, the match is announced. Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre for the World Heavyweight title. Bayley versus Piper Niven for the women's title. Oh boy, I can't wait to face Piper Niven and Star the pay-per-view. My matches are so exciting. Oh boy. And
Woman, she outweighs me by 500 pounds, but I'm still going to win because I'm a soccer mom.
My ass looks like a wet sandbag. Oh boy. Sami Zayn, Intercontinental Champion versus Chad Gable, which Gable probably should.
I want Gable to win that.
Gable is white hot as a fucking heel right now.
He's like mini Kurt Angle.
He is. the guy is unbelievably fucking powerful for his size because he's not a very big guy. So
But
I
compared
really
to Sami Zayn, who's what, like 4'8"?
no. Sami Zayn's like 5'11", 6 foot tall, but he weighs like 212 pounds and looks like a sack of fucking. He looks like a wet garbage bag full of tissue, like a plastic garbage bag full of wet tissue paper.
He looks like an angry hobo.
That's his body. That's like Sami Zayn's physique is like just a homeless barista. I don't know.
Barista.
Someone who puts no effort in, doesn't even go for a tan, so can't take him seriously, brother.
I ain't taking him seriously. It ain't gonna work for me, brother.
Right.
He's got Jade and Bianca are defending the SmackDown Women's Tag Titles against Shayna and the tall, hot blonde muscle mommy there, Zoe Starks. Shayna and Zoe Starks, and then Alba Fire and something Dune is the other one's name. I can't remember, but there are two other broads who I've never seen before. They're kind of cute, though. I don't know. It's obvious Jade and Bianca are going to fucking go over in this. It's one babyface team versus two heel teams. How the fuck's that going to turn out? They ain't taking the belts off them right now. There's two of your top female draws in the entire fucking company.
Yep.
You know? But I like I said, this I'd be all right if this was like a 2-hour show, you know? This one, they'll stretch it out though, you know.
Oh yeah.
Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre. What do you guys think the chances are that Drew McIntyre walks out of there without the belt? I don't think they're going to put him over. If they do, this is why, because they're getting ready to break the Judgment Day up. Because Rhea's not going to be back for a while. The Judgment Day has run its course. They're going to turn Damian babyface and keep Forehead and Dom and Finn Balor heel.
Some people think Rhea's going to be back sooner than people are letting on because they're going full bore with the Liv and Dom angle right now.
Yeah.
So it would make sense for her to be coming back soon because they're not going to just let that stew for a while.
Yeah, I think you're right too because there's plenty of photos out there of her with Buddy Lee, and her arm doesn't look fucked up or anything. So
yeah, and she didn't get the surgery; she's just rehabbing it.
Yeah. And speaking of Punk is cleared, so that makes me think he's going to interfere to make sure he
Yep. Because that's just going to build more into the Punk and Drew feud that's been going. And now that both of them are fucking cleared, they can put, but I don't know. Then if Drew goes over, then you got the feud with him and Punk for the world title, which is, it was a money. It'll draw money without the title. It doesn't need it, but if you put it, the stakes are higher then.
Well, if they do put it on Drew, we'll know why, because then maybe they don't want to break up the Judgment Day. You know what I mean? It could go either way. That's what makes it kind of like you want to kind of say, hey, give Damian Priest his run. He held that damn contract almost a year before he used it. And it's been a little exciting, as you called him, the bisexual Undertaker. But you know what? To be honest with you, I'm okay with either way. Because I like Drew.
Yeah,
but
I do too.
More the heel than Damian in this case. But it's kind of, but Damian comes off telling the people, hey, I'm a heel, fuck off. So I don't know. I can't wait to see what we get, but we should have good wrestling in this match.
See, what I think if they take the title off Damian, the Judgment Day comes out. He refuses their help in the match, pisses him off, right? Because they've been doing those backstage vignettes, and he shoved McDonough and Balor when they were trying to help him after he won one of his matches on Raw or SmackDown, whichever one it was. So that seed is already planted. And they're still working with Carlito behind the scenes because he's got heat with the LWO, because he injured Dragon Lee or whatever it was, one of those fuckers. And so after the match, Damian loses. Judgment Day comes in the ring. Drew is fucking done celebrating. He's leaving with the title, happy, whatever happens to Punk, yada, yada, yada. Judgment Day they're going to pick Priest up and they attack him. They beat the shit out of him. You get a short program with him versus various members of the Judgment Day. leading to a tag match, him with, another babyface, whoever it may be. And they go over that angle squash. Judgment Day is no more. But Rhea doesn't need the Judgment Day.
No, but
they needed her. But with her,
I don't think they're gonna break up Judgment Day until Rhea's back. If they do it, because she's integral to their group too.
Mm-hmm.
So
unless they break it up and then she's the one that kind of reunites them,
maybe
that's an angle too.
Yeah.
I'll be interested to see what they do with her and Liv and the title. She should just, in all right, she should just squash Liv.
That's. But the big thing they were going off of is she's the only one that's beaten her in a long ass time, or she's the last one who has beat her. So.
Yeah.
Plus, Liv is a fucking complete smoke show, and her fan base is just like tripling. Which is awesome. She deserves that.
She moves the needle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, instead of the last time she won it when she was straddled with the whole angle with Ronda Rousey, which was terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, anything is terrible with Ronda Rousey.
Yep.
Just Joe. Droopy Bailey. Oh boy, Def Rebel gave me an Egyptian X-Men animated theme. Oh boy, I'm so excited.
I'm so happy I brought the Droopy thing over here.
That's
all I saw. And you guys saw up the chair.
That's one thing I never understood with her, Bailey and her new gimmick is what is it? There's no clear defined. Like back in the day, your heels were heels, your baby faces were baby faces. Every now and then you have a tweener. Bailey is like, she should just be a baby face. Mm-hmm. She does not work as a heel. She does not have that in her DNA to be a heel. Nobody buys it, And I don't know. I don't know what she's doing with that gimmick. It just it doesn't work. It ain't gonna work for me, brother.
I'm really bad, but you should believe that I'm bad. Just because I tell you I'm bad.
I live the hard life. Oh, boy. Come here and let me wrap my flabby arms around you. I'm Bailey.
It's like The Rock when he first debuted or whatever.
Yeah.
And he was a face, and nobody they didn't believe it. Because, that's not who he is personality-wise.
No, it was forced. Nobody liked it.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of The Rock, he was in the death of WCW, which made no fucking sense other than
what the fuck?
His promotion company was involved in it, obviously, with Vice. But right here, speaking of WCW, Ric Flair names the 3 people he believes killed WCW. And Ric Flair is approaching that moment that time, whenever he says anything, it's like, oh, pop.
Mm-hmm.
Just completely like, oh, pop. Did you not take your meds again? Like
Russo replied to him too.
Oh, did
he? I didn't see it.
Yeah.
I just
find
this just
this suspense is killing me. So what did he say?
It's one of these moments where you're just
yeet.
like,
no yeet, yeet, no yeet.
Was he all like, it was Bob Backlund?
he blamed Nick Bockwinkel and Jim Herd.
Yeah, here's the actual post from Twitter of who he says, and then if you go down in the thread, see Russo comments.
All right, let's share this. Let's share this right here.
It's people doing the popcorn thing in the comments.
Ric Flair. I love how he capitalizes things too. Every word is capitalized.
Mm-hmm.
Like that takes work. I've tried to lay low on this, but let's face it. Who killed WCW? It's a 3-headed monster. Jim Herd, Eric Bischoff, and Vince Russo. There's no individual wrestler or faction that caused anything to kill WCW. It was the people in charge that created dysfunction, animosity, and tried to divide and conquer by lying to everyone and involving themselves in the promotion, which was the ultimate failure. God, I could give you 1,000 more examples. I am one to live through all 3 nightmares and be saved by the WWE. Thank you to the WWE for bringing someone who is dead in the water as a result of these 3 people back to life, bro.
But he left out. There's a fourth man. I mean, who should have been on the top of that list, and that ain't gonna work for me, brother.
And then if you go down or whatever, he's the first
right here.
First reply.
There's Vinnie Roo right there. Looks like the Nature Boy is hitting that rum candy again. Thanks for giving me that much credit, bro. For a writer to take down a multi-million-dollar company through words on a page, I guess I really was special. Not my fault you weren't in the dock, Rick. Sorry, man. Hope you don't think my excessive use of your son, David, and the rest of your family, for that matter, who were all great, by the way, wasn't the knife that drew the company's last blood. Yeah, I failed at laying low, too. That gets a like. That gets a like.
There's also Nash and Hall. I mean, there's a lot of people that fucked that up.
Oh,
I don't think Bischoff replied to it that I'm aware of.
Well, Bischoff was again being controlled by Hogan anyway.
Yeah.
You know, and again, Nash and Hall. They did the same thing though. You know, they all had their hands up Bischoff's ass.
See,
and I always wondered if Vince McMahon didn't, on the sly, pay money to Brad Siegel to kill their time slot.
That was it. It was, and Russo hit the nail on the head. When he came in there, that company was fucking dead. And I'm not just taking up for Russo, but I mean, honestly, if you look at his takes on wrestling, the dude is the voice of fucking reason. And I've said it a million fucking times, and I'm not fucking wrong. Like, just to blame him or Bischoff. No, you brought it up, CJ. Brad Siegel hated fucking wrestling. He hated it.
And if the merger happened and they would have kept, like, if they wouldn't have got rid of them, we'd still have probably WCW to this day. But that merger is what killed it.
Yeah, with AOL Time Warner.
Yeah, fully put the nail in the coffin. Like, yeah, ratings might not have been the greatest at the very end, but that's inevitably what killed everything.
Yeah.
And again, I would not be surprised if Vince McMahon actually paid Brad Siegel money.
Yeah.
Oh, they did. They wanted out of it. They fucking hated wrestling. Brad Siegel and the executives were embarrassed by it. Ted Turner, once Ted Turner, that merger happened and he lost his fucking power, it was over.
Game over, man.
As Dandy Don Meredith used to sing on Monday Night Football, turn out the lights, the party's over. That was it. And it was a fucking sad day. But no, I don't. Jim Herd was fucking terrible. Honestly, Jim Herd was god awful.
Didn't he come up with the you can't do any shit off the top rope rule?
Yeah, that was during the Jim Herd regime. Yeah. And Flair fucking hated him. You know, and Herd was bad for business. Bischoff was definitely in Hogan's pocket. We know that. Hogan, he kind of got caught up in it. But if they would have formed that Fusient Media group that Bischoff was trying to get together to do the buyout, and they were going to reset. They were going to take a couple months off. In May 2001, we were supposed to get the Big Bang, which was the complete reset of WCW. And that that kills me to this day. It truly does. That we were robbed of that, but they couldn't, their business model wasn't sustainable, guaranteed contracts and all that. It didn't work, especially when you're losing advertisers. But I mean, it's funny, as bad as the ratings were, they're still better than.
Well, yeah, they're still better than now, but that's across the board with everything because fucking cable is dying.
Well, look at SmackDown has been the highest rated wrestling show on television for the last I don't know how many weeks. It beats Raw by a couple 100,000 viewers. It's tripled what Dynamite's numbers did. I I mean, literally tripled what Dynamite did. And speaking of that, Collision is coming up on 1 year this weekend since they became a show that's on
I haven't
TV.
watched this past Saturdays yet.
So this is what's lined up for this weekend. Deonna Purrazzo versus Thunder Rosa in a no DQ match. Lee Moriarty versus Dante Action Propeller Foot Andretti the 17th Martin in a qualifier for the ladder match. In a qualifier for the ladder match for the vacant TNT Championship at Forbidden Door. Christian Cage's Father's Day special. House of Black, Malachi Black, Brody King, and Buddy Matthews return. Is there any reason why they're
those last two things sound interesting to me, but everything else is just kind of meh.
But I mean, that's a 2-hour show, right?
Yes. They don't always announce everything.
I know. Oh, I know.
On their thing too.
I mean, looking at this, I mean, I know it's only Monday. This show's Saturday, and Tony Khan will be like, "We got some great matches for you. They're great. They're going to be great. Everything here is great."
I'm gonna be at Collision on the 20th too.
Are
taping,
you?
Yeah, for the taping for whatever. I guess Saturdays after that.
Yeah, the 1 year anniversary edition, and this is what you bring to the table. Can you imagine if they still had CM Punk at this point?
Yeah, I think it would be way better, and I agree with that because I am not a Punk fan at all.
I said that from the beginning that his contribution was, felt when he left, and everyone, oh no, he's no.
People see with time.
Not you, but I'm talking about. I'm talking about like the fans and the people online. They're like, oh, he didn't have anything to do with any of that.
But I was the same way. I said, is it a work or is it for real? You and I both agreed, though. We would know in a short period of time. It didn't take us long. But, yeah.
No, you noticed it like a couple weeks out.
Yeah, it was sad to see. Because I wasn't hooked when Collision started. Like, I was like, it was okay. It definitely needed work. And you did see the difference where Punk was giving a fuck. And
there's at least a distinction between the brands, like as far as presentation and stuff. And then as soon as he left, they just turned everything into Dynamite and Rampage, basically.
Yep.
Well, that's why they're not drawing any fucking viewers.
Yeah.
I mean,
but don't worry, Jack Perry's going to save the day with more really crazy stunts because he wants to keep saying "fuck you" to CM Punk. So they're going to set someone on fire. What's next? They're going to blow someone up. I mean. We'll see.
I know what they can do to make it better. You know what makes everything better, Vinny?
What?
Oh. Midgets.
Excuse me. I believe I asked you to put a chick in this and make her gay.
Yes. The chef was a little confused what you meant by that.
It means put a chick in the linguine and make her fucking gay. And I want it lame.
Stop jobbing out Frost.
Yes.
Yeah,
Jesus.
she lost
that girl's amazing.
This past week. She lost to the champ, that's fine, I guess.
Which champ?
Who'd she lose to?
To Tony Storm. She lost to Tony Storm.
Oh, well,
so they're having her go against like credible people. It's not just she's not like jobbing out to like just some random nobody.
Yeah, but all she's doing is looking at the fucking lights.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's all she's doing is looking at the fucking lights.
They're wasting someone with a lot of talent.
That's and look at what happened with Jade when she left. Oh, Jade ain't shit. Jade ain't shit.
She's gonna be in the Owen Hart tournament or whatever, Frost. So we'll see if
we'll see her job out to Willow.
How she places in that.
Well, watch Brooke Baker will be back and she'll end up jobbing out to fucking Baker.
Yep.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Or Hater.
Yep. Or Hater.
Hater's probably going to be coming back soon. I would.
But that's the thing is like I appreciate Britt Baker's contributions and Jamie Hayter. I do kind of like her. But who's been there? I know they're injured, but who's been there the whole time? Like they've been using Frost, bringing her in. It's like Jesus Christ. Did they sign? Is she signed?
Yeah.
Or
she's an RO. She's mainly. I don't know if she's signed with them because she hasn't gotten a graphic yet.
Give her one of the fucking ROH belts.
but I know she's been doing a lot of stuff in ROH.
I mean,
I'm behind on ROH, so I don't know who's been winning and who hasn't been winning over there. I'm at least 2 months behind.
She's another one. She's another one. Fucking NXT. Bring her ass over there. Give her
She used to be in
this.
the Fed, and they
This
didn't
is
do anything with her.
this. She probably didn't have the gimmick and the presentation and the look she has now. She has an amazing fucking physique. I mean, she's
gymnast body,
stunning. She is a stunning, and not even like damn she's hot, but like just her whole physique, the package, the presentation, the gimmick, her entrance, her gear. It's like this is somebody who belongs on a bigger fucking stage, and this is where WWE gets it wrong. This is where they get it wrong, guys. And I know some of you guys, not you guys, but like out there, why Fed Mark? No,
Here's
no,
her promo after the what is it? After the loss to Storm.
But they WWE signs all these fucking women, and they bring them into NXT, and it's like they put them up on the main roster, and they're not fully formed yet. They haven't quite blossomed. And then you have the Lyra Valkyrias, who is Becky Lynch's girl, and Roxanne Perez will be moving up, and because she's Booker T's girl, and Trick Williams will be moving up because he's Booker's boy. And it's like, look, I thought things were going to be different under Triple H. I understand the wrestling business. I know this nepotism should always exist, but it's like, at what point
New boss, same as the old boss.
Yes. And when do people say, you know what, maybe, well, just because Triple H says it, you know, I want to see finally the true talent get what they actually deserve, you know, but it's just like any other industry. The best ones die, you know, starving and, you know, or languishing in the mid card somewhere in wrestling terms, instead of being up at the top where they belong, while you have these fucking, I don't know. It's just,
well, it's all about the people that politic and shit backstage. Like I know Dolph doesn't get that recognition that he does because he was just a yes man and did what he was basically told, and basically whatever he was strata with, he just did it and went out there and did his job. But you know, he should have been in a higher position than he should have been, based on his ability. But they never do that.
Yeah.
It was Bill Watts, not Bill Hurd.
Okay, Bill Watts. Sorry.
Who was also just as bad.
Yeah, well, Bill Watts, my son Eric's fucking good, boy. Yeah, Techno Team 2000. And who created Eric Watts on No Mercy for his WCW roster? This guy.
The host of the show, baby.
I've got all the jobbers. I got Jerry Lynn, Thunderfoot, Jerry Flynn, Thunderfoot. We got Mike Enos and Wayne Bloom, who are at one point co-rookies of the year. They were also their tag team was the Minnesota Wrecking Crew at one point. But I got that Frost promo pulled up. We'll watch that over on Patreon. Kevin Nash and Will Osprey. We've had words between these two. You know, going back to the Will Osprey, you know, talking about Triple H and Stephanie. But yeah, Nash offers some advice. He says, I noticed while I was watching that match, because I'd rewound it to see how long they were into the commercial break. It was only 3 minutes, but felt like 3 hours. I remember writing TV commercials and having to do those 2-minute, 45-second breaks, which is a long commercial break. When I watched the match, especially on replay, I noticed Osprey, as much as Meltzer praises him, has a tendency to throw bad, rushed punches to maintain speed. Everything is about that speed, pace, and rhythm. If you slow down, watch Shawn Michaels. Shawn made his punches count. Watch him throw punches, especially against bigger guys like Scott. His punches looked like they could hurt you. Slow those punches down. You can still move quickly, even if you get cut off and thrown to the ropes. You can motor and do everything. It won't slow the match down, but it will make it more believable. I'm saying this to help you out. I'm sure you have a dojo somewhere you're going to challenge me to next week.
Well, he'd blow a quad before he got down the condo steps.
He's not wrong.
Right. He isn't wrong.
No.
I like Osprey, but like a lot, and you know, some of the guys over in AEW, but a lot of these fuckers, they need to just listen to the people that came before it, because they're not trying to be dickheads. They have your best interest in hand, because, you know, the wrestling business prospers, you know, they kind of prosper from it too. Like, you know, so it's not, you know, everybody's, they're just being spiteful, and they're, you know, what was the term that they were using, that they're bitter old men or whatever. No, it has nothing to do with that. They want to see the business that they loved and worked in thrive. And that's why they're trying to help these younger guys. It's not, you know, to be dicks. But they don't seem to see that, and they don't want to listen to any kind of criticism. And that's a testament to the generation as a whole as well. So
yeah, leave it better than what you found it in when it comes to wrestling too. And hey, this is what we did and how we got hurt. Now you guys don't do that so that you don't get hurt, you know?
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, that was my thoughts on all that.
Hell yeah. It'll be interesting to see how he comes back to it, though. You know, from the tweet or the comment. That'll
or
be
a promo.
Interesting.
But
you say promo or homo? Oh, sorry.
Well, then they'll come back and they'll say that too. And stop being so gay.
Yep.
But Vinny, remember, it ain't gay. It's just a power thing. Ask Will Smith. Isn't that funny how everyone is like, they change their tune about Will Smith all of a sudden, and all they're doing is bringing up the slap instead of that he was getting plowed from behind there. It's hilarious. Yeah. Bringing it up the rear. All right. Holy shit. You know.
Well, it's fucking Pride Month, so.
Yeah. You'd think that they would be more on his side, right?
Well, see, they say Pride Month. I think that just means that, you know, we take it back and it's just about, you know, American pride, because that's all that should matter. I agree. There you go. And then we can get back, you know, we have Hogan with the flag and MJF with the flag, you know, the American flag, the only one that matters, you know, like Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Oh. Etep's favorite wrestler of all time, especially now that he's, you know, wrestling with horror. No longer Etep Collision, the place to be reviews. So yeah,
that's about enough out of you, Shawhan.
Okay, hey, I kept it going until you started talking. I was waiting.
I know.
So.
I know.
You're welcome.
Listen, Linda. No. So next we got Ricochet. Is he going to AEW? He's not re-signing.
I have a feeling that's where he's going.
Or New Japan.
Because him, Cole, and them, they used to do shit together in I forget which group, but yeah. On the
I mean, yeah, I see him going to AEW. That's he'll fit in there, you know. That's his.
He'll be able to showcase his high flying stuff a little bit more over there.
Yeah, and he'll be able to have absolutely fucking fantastic wrestling matches with no story involved, just a bunch of video game moves.
Yep.
Isn't it more the question of where's the ring announcer going to go and do?
Exactly, Samantha Irvin.
There's speculation about that too.
They got rid of the ring announcer.
Where she might.
No. They didn't get rid of her. She's the main ring announcer on Raw, and her fiance is Ricochet. And his contract is up, and he's expressed he's not going to re-sign with WWE. So they just basically put all their eggs in her basket, you know, with her as the main ring announcer on Raw now. So you know, that's the kind of thing. Yeah, is she going to stick around?
Right. And here's an article on if she's going to like the thing. I know it's Sportskeeda, and they're not exactly the, you know.
Well, hey, man, as you said, it's a rumor. And look, it's wrestling. 99.99999% of it is all a work. You know,
anything's possible.
That's one for Patreon, after the show, because we got one more topic on wrestling. So we got about 5 minutes till Mug Shorty starts, and we have that is the rumors of what's his name, Hikuleo, son of Haku, is WWE bound. He is going to be the next member of Solo Sikoa's version of the Bloodline, which I'm all right with. And
quick question: what happened to Roman?
He's still out. But there's the crowd every time that they come out now, the Bloodline, the new Bloodline Solo's version, you're getting Roman Reigns. We want Roman chants.
Which is hilarious. And he's been doing movies, so you know.
Oh, he's taking time off to.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
They're saying he might miss SummerSlam. And it's like, well, yeah, no shit. Why would he come back? Y'all bitched about him. I wouldn't come back either. Like,
I think he's gonna come back, and it'll get him over as a babyface, going with the initial feud, because this is where I see them reuniting Jimmy and Jay, and Roman, and I mean,
and
who
Rikishi.
knows?
They could even bring Rikishi in.
Well,
he might start coming in.
There's still the Jacob Fatu rumors floating around out there, you know, because he's still unsigned. But I don't know. I would love to see that guy's a monster.
He's a crazy. We started jumping all over the place too, off the ropes and shit.
Yes.
Yeah,
dude,
that footage was incredible.
Here, hang on. Well, we'll
show
this.
I know who you're talking about.
I'm going to show this because
how do you not make this guy a superstar?
Yeah, this guy right here is. I mean, this is. And he's like 6'8" and like 300 pounds. I mean, the guy's not a small man. Yeah, he's fucking massive. He's huge and that agile. I mean, dude's a freak.
That's amazing.
You know, so I would love to see, especially Jacob Fatu and other homeboy there, Haku's other son, all over there. And yeah, that would be a nice feud. And where Jacob Fatu would fit into that, if they signed him, which, like I said, it's all rumor and speculation still with him. But Haku's other kids coming in, that's pretty much signed, sealed, and all but delivered. And with that, folks, we'll talk more wrestling. We'll show the Frost promo over on Patreon afterwards, and we'll talk about Samantha Irvin a little bit more in the show after the show, which will be available at the launch of Patreon tomorrow for you guys on the Brainbuster tier at $5 a month. You want to join? If not, shit. I don't know what the hell's wrong with you. I don't. let's do Mug Shorties. It's time for the SHAWTYS, and let's see here. Here we go, folks. All right, boys. We've got 4 lovely ladies this week on the docket, and let's not waste any time. We'll get right to number 1. Here she is.
Oh, my. Since Chris Fisk isn't here, my answers for all of them tonight is going to include and bit his dick off.
Bit his dick off.
Yep.
She looks familiar to me.
All right. This one has
she an actress?
No, like somebody that I know.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, no.
Or knew. Like, I don't remember their name, but I remember, like, seeing them around.
Keely.
Well, from underneath the bleachers, Draven. You are a vampire and all.
Keely's feeding the ducks. God damn it, Keely. Welcome to our Rumble audience as well, out there watching Rumble Land. But yeah, so this one has let's see, 1, 2, 3 charges, and non-violent, boys, non-violent. So let's go here. Hang on a second. Let me finish the official Mug Shorties board here, and we'll start with Draven.
Season 3.
Yes, sir.
3.
I guess I'll go with DUI. And then I guess public endangerment and speeding, I guess.
Okay. All right. And Adam?
Drugs, prostitution, and bit his dick off Etep.
It's non-violent. I guess biting your dick off
I
is
don't care.
non-violent
That's
now.
not the point. I am playing the part of Christmas tonight, and since there's 3 charges, the last charge will always be bit his dick off.
Adam's got drugs, prostitution, and dick biting.
Yes.
Wow.
It's not a show until we have dick biting. Vincenzo.
This one's tough. I'm thinking maybe I'm going a little with Adam. I like that. I think she's a prostitute as well. Theft. I think she tried to rob her John, and resisting arrest.
All right.
That's what I'm going with.
Okay. And CJ.
I'm gonna go with DUI, failure to change lanes properly, and I'm gonna go with suspended license.
Okay.
I didn't think of a suspended license. That's a good one.
And suspended license. Okay.
Come on, prostitution.
All right, boys.
You're a voting whore.
You're right.
Here we go. Number 1. Trespassing, breach of peace, resisting without violence, was caught having sex with a man on the pier on Memorial Weekend.
Jeez.
With her John.
So she is a whore.
Well, I don't think she was getting paid for it though.
Hey,
what's breach of peace?
Disturbing the peace.
Disturbing the peace, basically having sex in public. That's just another.
Okay.
So Vinny gets one for resisting. Vinny gets a point for resisting. And I think that is, that's it. So Vinny gets one on our first lady of the evening, which I'm not saying she's a whore, but she's a lady.
Adam and I both said she is.
I did.
They did. You might have a guess about this second one. Here's our second lady, and she looks a little too happy in her mugshot, I would say. She's very, very. Let's see. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 counts. A mixture of both violent and non-violent.
Jesus,
she's a crazy Karen.
Karen that really got wasted.
Mm-hmm. Making drunk, drugs, maybe a little sex. Obviously, there's some penis being cut off somewhere and bit off, but that's just because.
Like you said, she was a little too happy. I'm definitely gonna say alcohol is involved.
All right, so Adam's got drunk, drugs, dick cutting.
Cutting, biting off of the penises that came. But yeah, she's definitely drugs, alcohol, and I think she, she's one of the ones that looks like she even would have flashed her boobs and is proud of it, or said, "Hey, take it from my taco."
So she was in front of that portal in New York, flashing the
yes, kind of something like that.
All right, Vinny, what do you got?
Yeah, she's fucking. Look at her. She's completely glassy-eyed, smiling. I say she's a Karen, so she's this little alcoholic was running around, probably at a protest, assaulting people, harassment, public something or other.
She urinated on him.
I didn't say urination, but
no, I did.
But it's possible. She probably urinated on herself.
Yeah.
Some kind of assault, harassment. She's fucking wasted. What did I say? Disturbing the peace or something?
Sorry, Vinny. I thought I was muted when I said it.
Sorry, I lost what the hell I said.
Disturbing the peace?
Disturbing the peace. Yeah, something along those lines. She was being a fucking lunatic.
Okay.
Clearly. That's a Karen. That's a happy drunk Karen. And she's proud of what she did. That's why she's got her oranges on.
What do you got, Draven?
I guess I'll go with DUI, intoxication or whatever, and then I'll go public intoxication. I'll do assault.
Okay.
I need 3 more. I'm trying to like weave a story, but I can't think of anything.
Give you a good one.
Yeah.
Karen that was drunk at a protest.
I guess domestic. And then resisting arrest. And one more. Attempted murder.
All right.
That was. He's like, yeah, we'll just throw in attempted murder.
Yep, pretty much.
That's his Hail Mary. That's his Hail Mary is attempted murder.
I'm spreading a wide net if something is.
You're not wrong, brother. This woman looks like she should be on the poster for the question. Did you ever wonder if your mom gave a blowjob before she gave you a kiss goodnight?
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Holy shit.
It's to this point.
That's fucked up.
I've got that clip for next week for the countdown. That is one of the segments that's getting clipped. That's the first timestamp I've heard. That's fucking perfect. Jesus Christ. CJ, what do you got?
I'm going to go with public intox, domestic violence, assault with a deadly weapon. I think of 2 more, huh? Resisting arrest and parole violation.
Ooh, that's a good one.
All right. Well, boys, here's the reveal of Karanos. And this is a good one. There's going to be some points here.
Okay.
We've got harassment, assault causing bodily injury or mental illness. Bro, she probably cut his dick off.
Yes.
Interfering with official acts, disorderly conduct, and public intoxication, boys. Let's see. We'll start up top with Adam. Drunk, yes. Dick cutting. Well, it wasn't necessarily dick cutting, but she had assault causing bodily injury.
It could have been a dick cutting and she didn't get it off.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, so there's 2 for Adam. Public intox. Draven gets 1 for that. Assault. Domestic violence. It's not mentioned that it's domestic, so he's got 2 so far. Resisting arrest and attempted murder. It wasn't charged as attempted murder, so Draven gets a 2 spot there as well.
Good job, bro.
Vincenzo, assault, harassment, drunk. That's disturbing the peace, disorderly conduct, disturbing the peace. Vinny gets a 4 spot there.
Nice, man.
Yeah, as that and Crazy Karen. See it all over that piece.
And CJ, public intox, got 1. Domestic violence, no. Assault with a weapon, yes. So CJ gets.
Well, I also said resisting arrest.
Resisting, yeah. Resisting.
That is interfering.
Yep. So there's 3 for CJ.
Nice job, CJ.
Finally.
Yeah.
CJ on the board. So right now, Adam's got 2. Draven's got 2. Vincenzo's at 5. CJ is at 3. And we are moving in.
You know this.
Keely's over here going, let me see. Here's Keely.
I
right
would.
Here.
Yep.
Here's Keely.
I see the resemblance.
Oh, good Lord.
He would definitely put some DNA up in there. I'm just saying.
Here's another one of Keely.
Yeah.
This is another one that's accurate.
He would be the kind of guy to jizz on her face and say, "Here, watch the kids for me."
A wood tap. That's good.
Oh, that is good.
Keep an eye on the kids while I drop a deuce. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Give me a
There
bunk.
you go. There you go.
Pepper
All right.
said would tap. Yes. Love it.
Yep. Yep. There's that's Keely. We love you, Keely. Here's number 3, boys. We're clipping right through these. So here's number 3. This one, I'm not. I don't know. There's no Adam's apple. I looked at her and I was like,
I would smash.
She looks like a military chick or something.
Yeah.
What does your heart tell you?
Daddy issues.
Would.
Daddy issues.
That's what my heart tells me. Would. Would. So let me pull up her list of infractions here, gentlemen, and we will.
How about them?
Okay, so 1.
I know.
2.
Would.
Okay, so 2 non-violent, and yeah, this is don't let the non-violent fool you. This she's shifty. This one is, and I want it even more now, because she's crafty.
I'll start off with this one. I'm going to go with stalking and harassment.
Stalking and harassment.
She looks like someone who would not let something go.
Right?
I'm thinking Rose from 2.5 Men, Etep.
I see you.
Really? I'm not seeing that.
That's where I'm at with it. I don't know how else to say it. In any other words, you can phrase it whatever you want, but that is mother effing Rose from 2.5 Men.
Are you saying stalking too, Adam?
I mean, however you want to phrase it, man. You know what Rose was. I mean, she got in the house and wore his clothes and had an identical setup in her house, so she knew who Drank and Ate was. So, you know, she was very unique in that.
This one, definitely. I mean,
definitely went to
definitely.
You know, you
10 out of 10 would pump her.
He's never going away. It's like
she gotta do something with that hair though. The top of her head.
You know, but she gives off that like she's innocent vibe. You know, just a girl next door. Like you'd see her at the shopping market.
It wasn't me. I didn't bite off the penis. I just threw it out the window.
Mm-hmm. What do you say, Draven?
I guess harassment, and then like, I guess I was gonna say conspiracy to commit, but like, it doesn't have to be like specific. Like, you can't commit like conspiracy to commit harassment. Like that isn't like, you know what I mean?
Conspiracy to commit harassment. Right? Yeah. That's.
Actually, let me change the harassment to blackmail, and then conspiracy to commit the
blackmail. Nice.
Blackmail. Okay. Blackmail and conspiring.
Yeah.
Blackmail.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought she was one of those.
You said shifty, so that's kind of shifty.
Mm-hmm. 50. I was thinking on the cold side. She likes her meat.
Shifty.
50 nifty United States and 13 original colonies. Jesus Christ, I'm fucking stoned. Vincenzo.
You were throwing me off with that.
How high are you, Vinny?
But yeah, she looks like a military chick or something, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's the vibe I was getting right off the bat, but you were saying shifty. Maybe she had some like freaking some secrets or something working over there, and she frauded something or some kind of big theft thing. I'm getting that vibe from this chick.
She hit it in her gash
because she don't look like it ain't drugs, anything like that. She looked like she had some kind of official job or something, maybe even an office thing too. Who knows? But
fraud and theft.
I don't know. Why don't you tell me? But yeah, something to do with money. She's
selling corporate fraud, secrets, Vinny.
Some kind of big thing, some kind of big scandal I'm seeing here.
Okay. All right. So here we go.
Especially when you were saying shifty. Like, I don't know. Those are the vibes I'm getting.
Yeah. I would. But here we go. Grand larceny and coercion. She's an ex-cop turned Instagram model, allegedly extorted a small cosmetology business for $9,000 by threatening to make false public statements online to try to harm the business.
Jesus.
Well, I guess in a way that's technically stalking and harassment.
It is.
I know.
Yeah. I'd say so. Holy shit.
And that is blackmail and conspiring to blackmail.
Mhm.
So we get
Raven.
everybody gets 2 across the board on that.
Nice. Draven, find her Instagram.
Yep.
Yeah, let me get on it.
No shit. Draven Dex.
We got another detective.
We got the Draven Dex alert going on.
You start messaging her. You still have the handcuffs, right?
Don't worry. I got some she can
Holy
borrow.
shit. I said military. She's ex-cop. Wow.
Yeah.
Cop turned Instagram. You know, she's not the first one. There was a cop named Janelle. I can't remember her last name, but she was a Ferndale police officer.
Mm-hmm.
She had an OnlyFans. She's a female bodybuilder. That's how I found her on Instagram.
Oh, wow.
Go figure. All tatted up. And I found her on, shall we say, during the course of doing some research, I found some of her more illicit videos she does for her OnlyFans that had showed up on one of the hubs.
Ooh, I think I remember that one. Is that the one with
Janelle?
the
It's Janelle Zelinsky or something like that.
Black hair. I mean,
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. She's built like Rhea Ripley kind of.
This one reminds me. Oh, sorry.
She's built like a brick shit house.
She's a lesbian too. So right now, Adam's got 4, Draven's got 4, Vincenzo has 7, and CJ's got 5. As we move into our 4th and final shorty of the evening, and Keely, you got your duck food ready, bud? You got that ready down there in the chat? Here we go.
Oh shit.
I got to do the Sasha Banks. Isn't that how she does the CEO thing?
Yeah, what the hell is that?
Jim Cornette, put your fucking hands down. Nobody fucking does that. And then Russo's like, bro, she's doing a stripper dance. I don't know why she moves like that. Here we go. Here's shorty number 4. Hey, it's Roxanne Perez from NXT.
Man, she got some umbrellas going on.
Oh yeah,
she does.
Yeah,
she looks like if she was a congresswoman and Marjorie Taylor Greene insulted her eyelashes, she'd call her racist.
Like she shaved off Walter Matthau's eyebrows.
Salt with a deadly eyebrow.
Oh God, let's see. Hang on. What did
this Cholo looks evil?
Do?
Yeah.
Let's see. This one. Okay, we got 1 charge, and it is of the physical nature. Who wants to start on this one?
Assault by biting off a penis.
Adam will not let go of the dick biting.
We said he was
doing incision on the penis.
Yes, Vinny, you understand. I claim Chris isn't here, and we have to, even though we I stay to what it's assault to the penis.
So that last chick was arrested with another girl too.
Oh, was she?
Yeah, the other one's kind of a fatty.
All right, save it for Patreon. We'll show it on Patreon.
So she's the fullback.
We'll see. Well, yeah, we'll see the pictures on Patreon, and we'll be judgmental, very fucking judgmental. Draven, what do you say? What do you say this one did?
How many is there?
One, and it's of the physical nature, sir.
Assault with a deadly weapon. She has that thug-like fucking like face to her.
Like she looks like she's someone who would hit you in the assault chancla.
Yeah.
Yep. Come here, put that bitch with that chancla. Come here, you pinche maricon.
Cut you with a knife.
Vincenzo, what do you got?
Yeah, I would say assault and battery, something like that. Yeah, you don't look happy.
No,
I'm shortening it. Instead of assault and battery, I wrote ass and bat.
Okay.
Ass and
ass bat.
I mean, if she has a nice ass, I don't know.
Wait, CJ,
those eyebrows are evil as shit.
You gotta say something about ass bat and the Skeletor, boy.
I'm telling you, if you just shorten it, it's an ass bat. Until next time.
Oh shit.
If you put the big end in the backside, it's an ass bat.
Oh, that's we got CJ Skeletor here at what is that 150.20? Yeah, there's another one for next week. So who we got? We got Adam, or no, we got CJ.
I'm just gonna say assault.
Assault. All right, we got assault.
There's no need to narrow that down to anything specific.
Just ass.
It's
Just
robbery.
ass.
Pulled out a gun.
All right.
I'm going to stab you if you don't pay me.
He's an ass man. All right, here we go.
Rubber penises.
Domestic battery causing bodily harm.
Well, that's assault. That's the same.
That is assault. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody got a point on that one.
Keely's got it right.
It's always
Black girls fighting each other. They ain't got nothing on Latinas fighting each other.
No. So yeah,
It's like
let's
it's
see
in their
here.
blood.
That's another Patreon topic there. We got Patreon's going to be spicy as fuck. We got 5 points for Adam. Draven ended with a 5 spot tonight.
$5 to join Patreon.
$5, you can be a brain buster on Patreon. Vincenzo got let's see, 5, 7, 8 tonight. And CJ is at 6. So high scoring affair tonight. Vinny takes it by 2, but this was a solid matchup tonight. Adam and Draven tied this evening. We had a good recast. I mean, it was a good show tonight, gentlemen. Thank you everybody in the chat. And we're gonna get out of here, and we're gonna start recording the first show after the show for Patreon. Now, like I said, you can subscribe. That'll be live tomorrow. I'll share it on the community tab. I'll tweet it out. It's finally going live. You guys can check that out and just enjoy. Have fun, and thank you, everybody. Tomorrow night, Tuesday Night TerrorVision, myself, Mrs. Co-host Trina's here. Nick from World Class is here. We're reviewing the movie Tarot, which I have not watched yet, but I
didn't realize that was out.
It is. Is it new? It is.
Is it on streaming anywhere?
I don't know. I don't know. I acquired it through other means.
Gotcha.
He found an old lady walking across the street, and he knocked her down, and that movie fell out of her bag.
I took it. It fell off the back of a fucking truck. All right, that's how I acquired the movie. It fell off the back.
What do you hear? What do you say?
Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 19%. Oh no.
You know,
of all 4.8 out of 10 on IMDb.
Of all the movies we've reviewed on TerrorVision on Tuesdays, the worst ones that we've got so far are either Bad Dreams or Madman. Those two are, even the one we watched last week was fucking bonkers. The Killer Clown movie, Drive Through. We watched for Tyler's birthday. That was fun. That was a fun movie. But this one, I have not seen anything. I've not seen a trailer. So
the new Strangers movie's out too. I didn't realize that either.
I think I already got that one.
Chapter 1 or whatever.
Yeah,
which everybody thinks is a prequel, but apparently it's not a prequel.
So. No, I got that one. I picked that one up the other day. So I will be. We're watching Tarot tomorrow night. And let's see, we've got. We'll probably do a wrestling show, and Wednesday and Thursday. I'm not going to be able to do Tales from the Crypt this week because I have to do. To take both parents to the doctors this week. Old man Rivers having his hip replaced, so I'll be doing that Wednesday. That'll be all day Wednesday, and then Mom has to go on Thursday. So no Tales from the Crypt this Thursday, folks. But we will do probably a morning show on Friday for you guys to make up for that. And I'll have the Raw review, which I'll probably work on somewhat tomorrow in my quote unquote spare time. So yeah. But thank you for watching, everybody. Everybody's links are in the descriptions. You guys know where to find us, where we're at. Check us out. Make sure you subscribe to all these gentlemen. They are wonderful fucking people. Follow them on their socials. And that's it, folks. There's no outro because we don't have the correct outro yet, so we're not playing one. But I'm Etep from Wrestling with Horror, and we thank you for joining us for Monday Nitro tonight, and we will be back tomorrow night. Same bat time, same bat channel. Right.